PSC നേഴ്സിൻ്റെ പുതിയ വീഡിയോയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. കേരള DHS സ്റ്റാഫ് നേഴ്സ് ഗ്രേഡ് 2 പ്രീവിയസ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ പേപ്പറാണ് നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തു കൊണ്ടിരുന്നത്. അതിൻ്റെ മൂന്നാമത്തെ പാർട്ടാണ് ഈ വീഡിയോയിൽ ഉൾപ്പെടുത്തിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. തീർച്ചയായും ചോദിക്കാൻ സാധ്യതയുള്ള ചോദ്യങ്ങളാണ് ഇവ. അതുകൊണ്ട് തീർച്ചയായും പഠിച്ചിരിക്കുക. പഠിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും വിജയാശംസകൾ നേരുന്നു. നമുക്ക് ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോയിലേക്ക് കടക്കാം. Terminology used to refer normal eye. Options A. Emotropia. Option B. Emotropia. Option C. Hyperopia. Option D. Metropia. The right answer is emetropia. നമുക്ക് ഓപ്ഷൻസ് നോക്കാം. Hyperopia means far-sightedness, or hyperopia is a common vision condition in which you can see distant objects clearly, but objects nearby may be blurry. ഇനി emetropia. Emetropia refers a group of visual disorders caused by errors in refractive power of the eye. In normal eye, light rays focus directly on the retina, whereas in emetropia the light rays are not able to do so. As a result, the vision becomes blurred. Question number 32. ICN Code of Ethics for Nurses was adopted in options A 1948, option B 1973, option C 1978, option D 1958. The right answer is 1948. Osteochondral healing is seen in deficiency of options A vitamin A, option B vitamin B6, option C vitamin C, option D vitamin D. The right answer is vitamin D. Proponent germ theory of disease. Proponent of germ theory of disease. Options A Louis Pasteur, option B Robert Hooke, option D Charles Darwin, option D Robert Brown. The right answer is Louis Pasteur. The chemical agent used for testing albumin in urine. Options A iodine, option B sulfur powder, option C sodium nitroprusside, option D acetic acid. The right answer is acetic acid. Inability of the eyes to move together in coordinated manner. Option A diplopia, option B stye, option C nystagmus, option D strabismus. The right answer is strabismus. Question number 37. Anterior fontanelle is also called option A brecma, option B lambda, option C vertex, option D glabella. The right answer is brecma. An ototoxic drug. Options A aspirin, B digoxin, C chlorpromazine, D dapsone. The right answer is aspirin. Frequent cyanotic spells occurs in options A VSD, option B coaction of aorta, option C PDA, option D tetralogy of Fallot. The right answer is tetralogy of Fallot. The temperature of water for tepid sponge. Option A 65 Fahrenheit to 85 Fahrenheit. Option B 85 Fahrenheit to 100 Fahrenheit. Option C 100 Fahrenheit to 105 Fahrenheit. Option D 105 Fahrenheit to 110 Fahrenheit. The right answer is 85 Fahrenheit to 100 Fahrenheit. Tepid water is controlled within a fixed temperature range 16 to 36 degrees Celsius or 60 to 100 degree Fahrenheit. The ANSI standard specifies a tepid water supply for at least 15 minutes. Surgical management of chronic sinusitis. Option A Caldwell-Luke operation. Option B Schurdocker operation. The right answer is Caldwell-Luke operation. Question number 42. During labor, the station of fetal head is assessed in relation to option A ischial spine, option B ischial tuberosity, option C sacral promontory, option D pelvic brim. The right answer is ischial spine. Drug that inhibit the cuff reflex. Options A antihistamines, option B anti-asthmatic, option C antitussive, option D expectorants. The right answer is antitussives. Meisson's is a manifestation. Meisson's sign is a manifestation of options A hydrocephalus, option B myocele, option C cerebral palsy, option D meningitis. The right answer is hydrocephalus. Meisson's sign is a manifestation of hydrocephalus. What do you mean by Meisson's sign? A sign to detect hydrocephalus and brain abscess. Percussion or tapping on the skull at a particular spot near the junction of the frontal, temporal and parietal bones yields unusually resonant sound in the presence of hydrocephalus or a brain abscess. How much of 15% solution is required to give 100 mg of the drug? Option A 0.5 ml, option B 0.7 ml, option C 0.1 ml,
Option D 1.5 ml. The right answer is 0.7 ml. 46th question. Water seal drainage is not indicated in thoracotomy, lobectomy, pneumonectomy. Option D wedge resection. The right answer is pneumonectomy. Pneumonectomy. 47th question. The relationship of different parts of fetus to one another. The relationship of different parts of fetus to one another. Options A. Lie. B. Presentation. C. Attitude. D. Denominator. The right answer is attitude.
Urethral meatus is on the penile dorsal surface is in. Urethral meatus is on the penile dorsal surface is. Options A. Paraphimosis. Option B. Epispadias. Option C. Phimosis. Option D. Hypospadias. The right answer is Epispadias. Epispadias. Instead of having an opening at the tip of the urethra, hypospadias refers to an abnormal opening on the bottom of the urethra, and epispadias refers to an abnormal opening on the top of the urethra, and both of these can happen in boys and girls, but are way more common in boys. In hypospadias, urethral opening is bottom of the urethra. In epispadias, abnormal opening on the top of the urethra. In the human, congenital anomalies of external genitalia, cleft-like phenotypes are observed in each side of the genitalia as epispadias in the dorsal side and hypospadias in the ventral side. This is the picture. Phimosis. A condition in which tight foreskin can't be pulled back over the head of the penis is called phimosis. Paraphimosis. Paraphimosis is when the foreskin is pulled back behind the tip of the penis and becomes stuck there. The retracted foreskin and the penis become swollen. Fluid can build up and the foreskin is unable to return to its original position. In paraphimosis is when the foreskin is pulled back behind the tip of the penis and becomes stuck there. The retracted foreskin and the penis is become swollen. Fluid can build up and the foreskin is unable to return.
to its original position. This is paraphimosis picture. This is female clitoris phimosis. Next question. Huge tumor like overgrowth of scar tissue. Options A, chancroid. Option B, cellulitis. Option C, eczema. Option D, keloids. The right answer is keloids. 50th question. Pus in the pleural cavity. Option A, pleural effusion. Option B, emphysema. Option A, pleural effusion. Option B, emphysema. Option C, emphysema. Option D, pyuria. The right answer is emphysema. Emphysema. നമുക്ക് ഓപ്ഷൻസ് നോക്കാം. Emphysema is a lung condition that causes shortness of breath. In people with emphysema, the air sac in the lungs or alveoli are damaged. Over time, the inner walls of the air sac weaken and rupture, creating larger air spaces instead of many small ones. This is called emphysema. Emphysema. Next question. For administering 3000 ml of fluid for 24 hours, the flow rate is option A, 31 drops per minute. Option B, 15 drops per minute. Option C, 45 drops per minute. Option D, 52 drops per minute. The right answer is 31 drops per minute. 31 drops per minute. Birth injury due to damage of sternocleidomastoid muscle. Option A, Chignon. Option B, facial palsy. Option C, torticollis. Option D, Klumpke-Sign. Klumpke palsy. The right answer is torticollis. Torticollis. Torticollis is a condition that occurs when an infant's neck becomes twisted, causing his or her head to tilt to one side. The twisting in the neck is caused by a shortened sternocleidomastoid muscle. Other term for this torticollis include Wry-neck or loxia. Torticollis falls into two categories: congenital torticollis and
Aquae torticollis. Next option, Bell's palsy. Klumpig's palsy. Klumpig's palsy. The classic presentation of Klumpig's palsy is the claw hand, where the forearm is supinated and the wrist and the fingers are hyperextended. With flexion, the interphalangeal and metatarsophalangeal joints. The classic presentation of Klumpig's palsy is the claw hand, where the forearm is supinated and the wrist and fingers are hyperextended with the flexion at interphalangeal and metatarsophalangeal joints. Which of the following is a complication of blood transfusion? Which of the following is a complication of blood transfusion? Option A, citrate toxicity. Option B, calcium overload. Option C, magnesium toxicity. Option D, hypotension. The right answer is hypotension. Hypotension. Dose of vitamin A in vitamin A prophylaxis program. Option A, 1 lakh unit. Option B, 15,000 unit. Option C, 2 lakh unit. Option D, 2 lakh and 50,000 unit. The right answer is 2 lakh international unit. Next question. Central separation of placenta. Central separation of placenta. Option A, controlled contraction. Option B, Schall's method. Option B, Schall's method. Option C, Matthew Duncan method. Option D, expectant management. The right answer is Schall's method. In the Schall's method separation, beginning in the center of the placenta, the fetal surface, and this part descends first with the remainder following. In Matthew Duncan separation method involves detachment of the leading edge of the placenta and the entire organ slips down and out of the uterus sideways. This is the picture of Schall's method. This is Matthew Duncan method. What is contraction? Active management of third stage of labor refers to a process for giving the mother a medicine, usually by injection, to help the womb to contract, clamping the baby's cord and pulling on the cord while applying counter pressure to help deliver the placenta. That is controlled cord traction. Next question. Pre-induction assessment score. Option A, Bishop score. Option B, Apgar score. Option C, Large score. Option C, chess. Option D, chess. The right answer is Bishop score. Bishop score. A Bishop score of 8 or greater is considered to be favorable for induction or the change of any vaginal delivery much with induction is similar to spontaneous labor. A score of 6 or less is considered to be unfavorable if an induction is indicated. Cervical ripening agents may be utilized. Modified Bishop score is calculated based on 3 parameters. First one is cervical dilatation, points is 0 to 6. Second one is effacement, point is 0 to 3 points. And third, fetal station, points 0 to 3 points. In the present study, the score was calculated from the first vaginal exam before labor induction or any method of cervical ripening. This is the score rating of Bishop score. Next option, Apgar score. Apgar score is a measure of the physical condition of a newborn infant. It is obtained by adding points 2, 1 or 0 for heart rate, respiratory effort, muscle tone, response to stimulation and skin coloration. A score of 10 represents the best possible condition. The meaning of Apgar: A for appearance, that is skin color. P for pulse or heart rate. G for grimace, that is reflex, irritability or response. A for activity, that is muscle tone. R for respiration or breathing ability. Apgar score 0 to 3 are critically ill, critically low. Apgar score of 0 to 3 are critically low. Apgar score of 4 to 6 below normal. Apgar score of 7 are considered normal. 7 or above considered normal. In this picture, Apgar score is explained. Watch this. Next option is latch. is a breastfeeding changing system that provides a systematic method for gathering information about individual breastfeeding sessions. The system assigns a numerical score 0, 1, or 2 to 5 key components of breastfeeding. Each letter of the acronym latch denotes an area of assessment. A latch score is explained in this picture. Please watch this. Next question. The risk of vasa previa is more in option A bipartite placenta, option B battledore placenta, option D circumvallate placenta, option D Welamander's insertion of cord. The right answer is Welamander's insertion of cord. Abnormal cord insertions are associated with the increased rate of abnormal FHR tracings and cesarean deliveries. In particular, a Welamander's cord insertion should be deemed a high risk pregnancy and a warning sign of a possible vasa previa. A Welamander's cord insertion is when a fetus umbilical cord abnormally inserts on the edge of the placenta along the chorioamniotic membranes, causing fetal blood vessels to travel unprotected from the placenta until they come together and reach the protection of the umbilical cord. This picture shows vasa previa with Welamander's umbilical cord insertion. The other picture shows vasa previa with a multi-lobe placenta. This is types of placenta. Bipartite placenta. A bilobed placenta, also referred as a bipartite placenta, is a variation in placental morphology and refers to a placenta separated into two near equal sided lobes. If more than two lobes are present, it is termed a trilobed or four-lobed, and so on. Next question. Panchayat Raj institution at block level. Option A Grama Sabha, option B Grama Panchayat, option C Panchayat Samiti, option D Zilla Parishad. The right answer is Panchayat Samiti. Which of the following is a complication of hyperemesis gravidarum? Which of the following is a complication of hyperemesis gravidarum? Options A eclampsia, option B miscarriage, option C Wernicke's encephalopathy, option D vascular mole. The right answer is Wernicke's encephalopathy. Wernicke's encephalopathy. Wernicke's encephalopathy. Wernicke's encephalopathy is an acute neurological condition characterized by a clinical triad of ophthalmoparesis with nystagmus, ataxia, and confusion. This is a life-threatening illness caused by thiamine deficiency, which primarily affects peripheral and central nervous systems. അറുപതാമത്തെ ചോദ്യം. The second heart sound is due to closure of option A aortic valve, option B mitral valve, option C tricuspid valve, option D foramen ovale. The right answer is aortic valve. Heart sounds. First heart sound S1 represents closure of the atrioventricular or mitral and tricuspid valves as the ventricular pressure exceed atrial pressures at the beginning of systole. The second heart sound S2 represents closure of the semilunar, that is aortic and pulmonary valves. S3 sound, also known as ventricular gallop, occurs just after S2 when the mitral valve opens, allowing passive filling of the left ventricle. S3 sounds is actually produced by the large amount of blood striking a very compliant left ventricle. S3 sound associated S3 sound results from increased atrial pressure leading to increased flow rates, as seen in congestive heart failure, which is the most common cause of a S3. Associated dilated cardiomyopathy with dilated ventricles also contribute to this sound.
Thanks for watching. PSC നേഴ്സിൻ്റെ വീഡിയോകൾ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നവർ ഈ ചാനൽ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുകയും നിങ്ങളുടെ അഭിപ്രായങ്ങളും നിർദ്ദേശങ്ങളും കമൻറ്റ് ബോക്സിൽ രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുകയും ചെയ്യുക. വീഡിയോ കാണുന്നവർ ഈ ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുകയും ഫ്രണ്ട്സിന് ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്യുക. ധാരാളം വീഡിയോസ് PSC നേഴ്സ് എന്ന ഈ ചാനൽ ഉൾപ്പെടുത്തിയിരിക്കുന്നു. വീഡിയോസ് റിപ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് കാണാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക. അത് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഓർമ്മയെ കൂടുതൽ ശക്തിപ്പെടുത്തും. നന്നായി പഠിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും ഞങ്ങൾ വിജയാശംസകൾ നേരുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.